Hello, hello, everybody. Back at it again. 'Tis I, Jen Johns, representing that good old love is love feeling. We are getting closer and closer to this date, and I am gassed because every time I talk to somebody, I learn something new, something beautiful, something inspired. And today, I have a great opportunity to speak to someone else who is also on the continent. We just spoke with Eddie Mo in Kenya, and now we are talking to the sister Mariam, and she is in Senegal. Are you ready, Mariam?
Yes, ready when you are.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Jen?
I am fantastic. It is great to see you. I am hearing so many great things about you. Tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Oh, thank you for having me. I am so glad to be here today. So, my name is Mariam. As you said, I live in West Africa, Senegal, and I'm the founder, and owner of the dance hall in three words. That's the place where you dance in Senegal. When you're looking for an urban dance studio, whether you are a professional or just an amateur who wants to do this for fun, well, you're very welcome in our studio. And it was the first urban dance studio that was put up in Senegal 8 years ago.
Wow. So you've been at it for 8 years. My goodness. Tell us a little bit about the dance that you're instructing in such a place. Like you say, urban dance, like explain that to me.
So we do mostly urban dance. So we'll do hip hop, of course, that's the base. Then we'll do what we call modern Afro, which is like more of the urban African dance, like in Senegal, in Africa in general, you hear a lot of Afrobeat music. So that's like all the dances that are from Senegal, but also other countries in Africa. We do that. We do some house dance. We do some woman, like kind of like feminine vibe type of dance. But we also added a little bit of Latin because people love it in here in Senegal. Yeah, it's very popular to dance salsa, so people love it. So we've added that to what we do, and some dance fitness class because some women just want to work out but while having fun. So those are the things that we also do on the side, but mainly we offer urban dance. So everything that's related to hip hop culture.
That's so cool. And obviously you're a dancer, yeah?
So funnily enough, I don't consider myself a dancer. I do dance though. I dance my whole life, whether in Senegal or abroad in studios. But I mean, that's not what I did as a career. I also studied journalism and I worked as a journalist. Yes, so dance is my passion, but in Africa, most of the time, to be honest, Jen, our parents don't allow us to do that as a career. So that will always, I mean, at least back in the days, it's changing now, especially in urban culture. That's something you do on the side. So you might be trained as a dancer, but that's not what you live up. But I was lucky enough, I had this passion for so long and I pursued it here and abroad. And when I came back, because I went to study in Canada, and I came back and I'm like, I just really want to keep dancing. Now I have my diplomas. Can I please dance? And there was just no place where I could do that. And I was like, well, you know what? If I can't be on stage dancing with people, then I might just put up my own studio. And this is how the whole adventure.
Wow. And this started 8 years ago.
Yes, in 2013.
Wow. And tell us how we can find your studio, because as soon as we can travel, I believe, are the borders open for you guys?
Well, yes, it's open. It's open since like a few months now. Yeah, it's open.
Oh yeah, we're coming. We're coming. We're coming. We're coming. We're bringing love.
We do. We need that energy. We do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We will talk about that and make that happen. So tell us where we can find you on the interwebs.
So on the internet, you can just type the dance hall in three words and you'll find us. So we are on Instagram at the dance hall SN for Senegal. So the dance hall SN. Same thing on Facebook. Same thing on TikTok. You can just type the dance hall on Facebook or YouTube and you'll find us. We are everywhere. And also we have these online dance classes that is called online that the dance hall that SN. So anytime you want to take classes from there with us, you can do that.
Be sure to tag us on social media so we can share for you.
Sure, we'll do that.
That's awesome. That's what Love is Love is about, spreading all of the love. So I've been asking everyone one question. If you had a magic wand and you could change anything for artists, anything at all, what would it be?
So because I live in a country where unfortunately artists are not valued as they should be yet, I think that is what I would change. I would change the perception that my society has of artists, because that would make our work so much easier. Because right now, if like you're an artist and then you have to convince people that being an artist is a good thing, that being an artist is, you know, it's valuable, that you can actually have revenues from it. So you have to basically educate about the arts in Senegal. And that's really a shame. And this is why, like, a lot of people like me or brothers and sisters, they can't like just be like, okay, this is what I want to study at school. We're not there yet. This is really, we're far from that. And it makes it really harder for us. So that's the one thing I would change, the perception that the society has. We're working on it, but if I had like that magic stick, that's definitely what I would do.
I feel that. I think that, you know, it's so funny because we use art in everything. You know, art is everything. And somehow we just have an undervaluing, like, you know, I think that that's the case as well in the States. Like, I guess it's okay if you're going to go be super famous to be an artist, right? But if you're not, if your intention is, my life's purpose is to make art and I inspire who I inspire, that is worthy, necessary, important, right? But societally, we don't think about it. But when you think of like how many weddings or funerals or celebrations of any kind have you been at where there's been no art? Don't worry, I'll wait. Like, there has never been a time where you've done any celebration in your life where there hasn't been some kind of art.
Absolutely, you know? Absolutely. So, you know, this is so true. So sometimes when I have to pitch about the dance hall, that's the first slide. I say, how do you celebrate your best victories? Like, how do you celebrate? And I wait. I'm like, I'll wait because I bet it's a dance move or it's gonna be a song. You're gonna be, I mean, that's something just natural. It just comes out of you. You'll be like, hey, and you'll be dancing. So this is core value to every human being. So now let me tell you more about what we're trying to do. So that's how I started.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the way in. It's also the way into the soul, like through the arts. The reason this time is so important for us artists to support each other and to put this art out and let the world know is because we're waymakers. We're the thing that's like, okay, so now you're celebrating and you're disarmed. Look at that. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, let's change the world. Come on, let's change the world. Now you
absolutely
you've been released from the stress of the world. That's my prayer, my deepest prayer for May 1st and moving forward with what Love is Love Worldwide is that people are disarmed, you know, by all of this art that come together and we get the opportunity to have a good time, and little bit by little bit, we change the circumstances for folks. You know what I mean?
It's absolutely about sharing that positive energy. And I don't think there are like a lot of areas or sectors of life that can do this as good as arts. I mean, the arts is really special.
Yeah, absolutely. So last question for you. What is the impact of $500 American on an artist in Senegal right now? Like, what can you do with $500 American? Is it rent? Is it groceries? Like, tell me about that.
Yes, I mean, in Senegal right now, 500 US dollars. I mean, it's a fair amount for somebody. I mean, you can live out of it for a month. Yes, especially for artists in here, because you know they don't really have like a steady revenue. So you can buy groceries for a month. You can, depending on which area you live at, you can definitely pay maybe a month of rent with it. Yeah.
That's significant. I wish $500 would do that in America.
Well, I mean, it depends where you are also, because like Dakar is really, I mean, if you leave like downtown, then no, you can't do that. Like you can't even pay rent with that. But
Mhm.
most artists, they don't leave like, in the center, so they'll be like around in the suburbs, and they live like with family and stuff. And there the rents are really less expensive.
Mhm.
So yeah, that can definitely help most people, and for sure buy food and yeah. I mean, you breathe with that for at least a month. You're like, okay, I'll now struggle for next month, but this month is covered.
Ah, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. That's really good to know. Well, we're kicking ass and taking names, and that is our intention to support artists and provide financial support via the whole world community. We're just the funnel, and to also help inspire each other by sharing one another's art. So I excited to tap in with you on May 1st. And I cannot wait to see what you guys are putting forward. Do you know anything about the other artists that are engaged this time?
Yes, I have seen some great names, such as the rap artist, rap group Dara G. They've been here for 20 years. They're amazing. We love them. We dance with them sometimes. So I was very happy to see their names. I've seen also dancers such as Dexter. These are people who are like representing the dance in here. Like, I mean, they're out there just doing their best and competing all around the world. So yeah, I mean, every artist anyway is like great for me. But yes, I've seen some great names there. I think the choices were absolutely amazing, and this is just about also helping each other. And I think even though we weren't able like everybody to just feature there, it's too good to have a few names that are representative and that can also help other people in the community later.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is just the beginning. Love is going to continue on. So hopefully we will be able to bring in more artists from Senegal, and we'll be asking you for your suggestions for sure. So thank you so much for your time. You all continue to tap in with us as we talk to our artists leading up to May 1st. You can support right now. You can support right now. Right now. LOVEisLOVEworldwide.com. 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 And support these artists. Let's go change the world, change ourselves. The world changes when we change. Hallelujah. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Peace.